Yeah. Great morning, everybody. Excited to be here. I am excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Awesome. Awesome. Happy Saturday. Great morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mitch Race podcast. I am Mitch Race. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Feel free, please put it in the chats. Let me know where you're coming in from so I can give y'all some shout outs and see who's where. I see DC is in the house. I want to welcome you, DC. Yeah, welcome. I see you out there on Facebook. I see you, invisible ones. I see you. We're going to get started very shortly because we have a lot to unpack. I'm just excited to be here, and I like carrying on maybe just a little bit too much. I see you, Covington, Georgia. What is the weather in Covington, Georgia today? It's going to be spectacular from what I hear here in New York. Okay, so Covington, Georgia, DC, eat your hearts out. Eat your hearts out. Morning. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. I want to thank you all, first of all, for tuning into the Mitch Race podcast. Um, this podcast is growing because of who you are. I want to let you know that I super appreciate you all. Um, the podcast is growing. It's helping a lot of people, reaching a lot of people who have a lot of concerns and self-image problems and issues and confidence issues. I see there are a lot of people that are suffering from a lot of confidence issues, a lot of self-image issues, a lot of self-worth issues, not knowing their value, not understanding that. And honestly, as this podcast continues to grow, and I continue to grow in my zone of genius, it's a blessing. It's fantastic. It's helping, as I said, tons of people. And I want to keep on doing this. I'm going to be doing this for a long time. And I hope that whatever it is that you're doing, that you feel the same way, that you too are also going to be doing this for a long time. I want to welcome you, Florida, and I want to welcome you, Strong Island. Yeah. Welcome. I'm going to be doing this for a long time. And I love doing this because I too have suffered from self esteem issues. I suffered from lack of confidence. I suffered from not knowing my value. I suffered from not so great abundant mindset. It really was not. It was one of the worst. I developed one of the worst scarcity mindsets that I can actually put my finger on, and I'm called and qualified to help in that zone of genius. I help middle-aged to seasoned professional men and women who are distracted, unclear, and don't know their value gain clarity and vision so they can become the best version of themselves while earning the desired high-level income to match their image. And I'm an image strategist. So I help people to see inside, to look at themselves, look in their insides, look in their outsides, and help them figure out what's hindering them, what's hindering you from your next level greatness. And my job is to get you past that and on to achieving next level greatness in your self-image, to get you that positive six-figure self-image that you so rightfully deserve. So that being said, if you're getting value, put value in the comments. If you're relating to whatever it is I'm saying, go ahead, put relate in there as we go on. And let's start the podcast. Today we're going to look at and detail 3 ways to protect your self-esteem from negativity. That's 3 ways to protect your self esteem from negativity. I'm ready for this. I hope you are too. Let's go. Now, some of you may be saying to yourself, well, Mitch, I didn't know I really needed to protect my self, my self esteem, my self image from negativity. Well, a valuable one, I got news for you. You do. Okay. We all do. And that's a fact. And let me tell you for 2 reasons why I believe this. Number one, because your self esteem, as you may or may not be thinking about it, is a very valuable thing. Understand that it's basically how you feel and how you think about you. And that includes your overall opinion and your beliefs about your worth, your self worth, and your abilities, your talents, your skills, your gifts in a particular area. So it affects all of those things when negativity creeps in. Number two, because negativity is a thief, it steals, it steals joy, peace, creativity, energy. Negativity is an enemy. It's not your friend. I'm aware that there are people out there that wear it like it's a badge of honor. And you know that there are people out there too. You've seen them. You might be friends with them. I know some people, and some of them are friends. And they wear negativity like a badge of honor. But at some point, perhaps they'll find out that it's not. It's not cool. Okay. It's nothing to be proud of. It's something that we always have to be in constant minds. We have to be constantly mindful about. And it's something that we get to choose to love to move past. And remember this, negativity is an assassin. You might remember something I did on this about the enemies of self-esteem and self-image. Negativity is one of those one of those enemies. And it's an assassin. Negativity is an assassin that will distract you and kill your goals and your dreams. Negativity can affect, and I think to a higher degree, infect a person in hidden and insidious ways. So, what do I mean by insidious? It's like an undetectable poison. Here's a definition, okay? Proceeding in a gradual, subtle way, but with harmful effects. It's like we don't really think about it in that way, and sometimes we're surprised by it and what it does, um, because it comes out of nowhere like that. It strikes just like that. And it leaves you feeling low, leaves you less than, feeling less than. It leaves you feeling low value. It leaves you feeling worthless, unskilled, and uncertain also in who you are, who you're called to be. Negativity can attack your self esteem at any time. So you need self esteem insurance policies. Mhm. To protect your valuable self esteem and self image, your valuable self. That's right, your valuable self, and that wonderful and amazing, soon to come, six-figure self image you want to grow. If you're getting value, put it in, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see you. I see you. Let's go. Getting value already. That's what I'm talking about. Negativity can attack your self esteem at any time. Just remember that. Okay? Just remember that. So, to protect your self esteem from negativity, prioritize self care, set boundaries, focus on your strengths, and cultivate positive relationships and activities. How does that sound? Doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah. It does. It is, man. Anything that's gonna boost your self-esteem and your self-confidence and take you to the next level, get excited about this thing, okay? Because I'm excited this morning, okay? I'm not taking any prisoners, and I'm not taking on any. If I'm gonna take on the assassins, okay? I'm gonna definitely take it on the assassins of of self-esteem and self-image. Let's go, but let's take them on together, all of us, okay? Let's do it together, okay? They can't take us all. They can't see us all either, okay? So I'm going to share with you some of these details and strategies. Is that okay? All right. Let's get ready to roll. Self-care and well-being. Okay, this is a big one. Okay, this will definitely help you in protecting your self-esteem. Okay, and going against that negative. Prioritize physical health, self-care and well-being. Prioritize physical health. Get enough sleep, eat a balanced diet, and engage in regular physical activities, as these factors significantly impact your mood and your self perception. Okay, some of you have been talking about sleep out there, diet. You know how these things negatively impact your self esteem, okay, and create and can create negativity within you and around you. Exercise, walk, run, get up from the desk, stand, move. Um, I know there are those that are doing some really wonderful and amazing things right now when it comes to walking. I know one of our community members in Florida, shout out, um, is doing a health walk challenge. Okay, movement is everything. Movement is life. Okay, it's blood. It's just everything. Okay, and if you're not moving, then you're not living. So move. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Shout out for you on that, by the way. Again, sleep and mindset go together. If you don't get enough sleep, your mind could be more prone to be set to negativity, negative thinking, negative doing, which of course means negative being. Being. The more you prioritize your physical health and well being, the more you increase the value of your self esteem insurance policy. Are we getting that? How are we looking out there? Awesome. Uh, yeah. Number two, practice mindfulness and self compassion. Engage in activities like meditation or journaling to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings and treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Okay, this we have to protect our self-esteem. We have to be in order to do that, you have to have a new approach. You have to think differently about yourself. You have to think differently about your self-esteem. And you have to care for yourself. You have to practice mindfulness and a little more self-compassion. To put it another way, yes, be kind to yourself. Think about you differently. Care for yourself. Take time to think about yourself. Think about your needs. Your needs. All right? Your needs. Perhaps apply a gentleness to your life that you need at this time. Everybody's life at times needs gentleness. They have to apply that to themselves. We have to apply that to ourselves because I'm telling you, out there in the world, we know we're not getting that at times. Most times we're not. So you have to think about a gentleness. And there's nothing wrong with this. Men, think about a gentleness to yourself. That is why they call you gentle men. Okay? It's not about being a sensitive man or being anything less than a man because you're being gentle to yourself. That's just trash. Okay? I'm going to tell you like right now, if that's what your thinking is, you need to clean that up and get it right. Okay? Because that's just trash. That's just trash thinking. You don't think any higher of yourself than that. I think about myself higher than that. I'm willing to speak kind to myself. I am a gentle man and I am gentle to myself and I am proud to be a card carrying member. Okay? Be proud to be a card carrying member. It's so funny because God is merciful, yet we are ruthless people when it comes to our own self being and practicing mindfulness. So, practicing mindfulness and self compassion will help protect your self esteem. Okay? It really, really will. Engage in activities you enjoy. Are you making time? I'm talking to you out there. Are you making time? Okay. Are you making time for hobbies? Are you making time for interests? Are you making room for greater things, for new things in your life, new activities, things that are going to bring you a sense of joy, a sense of accomplishment and achievement? And if you don't have any hobbies and if you don't have any interests, it's not too late. It's not too late for you to do that. Change your thinking now and get involved. Develop some. Develop some interests, develop some hobbies, find something. There's so many things to do out here. So when people come and they say, "Oh, I'm bored and I'm not where I want to be." Okay, let's fix that. Let's get you to where you want to be. Let's find something. Okay? Let's find something because there's plenty of things out here. A community is a great place to start. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a great place to find those things and to find great people and to get great advice as to what do you do next? in your life with your life? What else can you pile on? Take the challenge of piling things on, finding out things. Not too much whereas it overwhelms you, but take the challenge. Challenge yourself because communities are great places and they lead to great experiences again and just the greatest people on the planet. And you can't beat the power of community when it comes to being together and serving. You just can't. Nothing beats that power. Being alone does not beat that power. I'm telling you right now. I know there are people out there that definitely agree with that. You can protect your self-esteem by setting boundaries and managing negativity. Identify and limit your exposure to negativity. And you do that by recognizing negative people, situations, or environments that consistently drain your energy and your self-esteem. I'm telling you. And take steps to minimize your exposure to these things. You have to do that because if you're not going to set boundaries and you're not going to learn how to set boundaries and to protect yourself, your self-esteem, your self-image, your confidence level, your value, all of those things are going to consistently come under attack. And you're not going to be in a position to be able to deal with it. And I'm telling you that from experience. You have to learn how to set proper boundaries. You have to care enough about you. There's nothing wrong with caring for other people and caring about other people and helping people, but you can't do it to your own detriment. You just can't. It's the same equivalent as I always talk about the oxygen mask. You putting it on your face first is a real big deal. If you have kids, and even if you have and if you have older adults or just someone that you love and other people to be a help, how are you going to do that if you can't get your own oxygen mask on first? I've had to learn that. And it's something that we learn. It's something that it's a muscle. These are all muscles. When we get together and we start talking about things like self-esteem, we start talking about confidence, we start talking about knowing your value. Some of us talk about hardship. Some of us talk about disease. Some of us talk about well-being. You have to understand that these are muscles. Many of these things are mental muscles that we have to develop, that we have to be cognizant of first, develop a plan of action to attack those muscles so that they can grow, so that we can become better at dealing with these things and become better version of ourselves. Are we clear? I want to know if we're clear. Let me know. Awesome. So yeah, learn to say no. Learn to say no. Protect your time and energy. Limit your exposure. Protect your time and energy by setting boundaries. Decline requests. Learn how to decline requests that don't align with your needs or values. I have learned, and I'm still learning, that these things are just so precious. And if you don't do them, if I don't do them, nothing goes right. I'm going to put it like that. Nothing goes right. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about myself. I don't, and then consequently, I have an attitude about life and about doing things. It gets negative because I'm not taking proper care of myself, and I'm not learning, and I haven't learned how to say no. So I've had to learn how to say no for my own health and well-being. Amen. You better act like you know. It's important. That's going to interfere with your growth. You can't say yes to every request. You can't say yes to being at everything. I did that. I did that years ago. And I had to develop a strategy to get me out of that way of thinking and that way of life about saying yes to every single invitation and saying yes to everybody's requests. That gets tiring after a while. Doesn't it tire you out? It should tire you out just by hearing the sound of my voice talking about it. I know it does. And if it does, you better let me know because we're going to keep on moving on. Learn to say no. Let's keep it simple. Practice assertive communication. Sometimes we have to step it up a bit. Practice assertive communication, not aggressive communication, assertive, in control, confident. Learn to express your needs and opinions respectfully, and that is key, even when you're faced with disagreement, so you can maintain your sense of self worth. It's about you maintaining your sense of self worth and value. It's not about you getting out of control and telling off anyone. That's not assertive communication. That's not expressing your needs, your needs or your opinions respectfully. You respectfully want to do that to maintain your dignity and your sense of who you are and your worth and your value. And you are very, very valuable. Focusing on strengths and positivity. Recognize and celebrate your accomplishments. Acknowledge your strengths and achievements, no matter how small, to build confidence and self esteem. Challenge negative self talk. When you notice negative thoughts creeping in, actively challenge them with more realistic and positive perspectives. Cultivate gratitude. We're talking about right now focusing on strengths and positivity as a means to protect your self esteem from negativity. Challenge negative self talk. Cultivate gratitude. Reflect regularly on the positive aspects of your life and express gratitude for the good things you have. Always be grateful. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and support you. That would be a community and people, family and friends who support your ideals, okay? Positive people. And avoid those who are consistently trying to or bring you down. The ones that bring you down, forget them. Surround yourself with some positive and new people. Seek professional support. If you're struggling with low self esteem, consider seeking therapy or counseling to develop coping mechanisms and strategies for building resilience. You can also seek coaches, masterclasses, podcasts that help you. So, again, to recap, to protect your self esteem from negativity, prioritize self care, set boundaries, focus on your strengths, and cultivate positive relationships and activities. And I'd probably add in this: develop your belief in a higher power so that you don't have to provide all that protection from all the unseen negativity that can come your way. And take steps to start putting some muscle on your confidence and develop your belief in yourself that you can do anything and you'll do everything to protect your self esteem from negativity. I hope you got great value from this, valuable ones. I really, really, truly hope that you did. And I want to give you a reminder at this point in time because we're about to now go in for a landing because we are past the 20-minute or so mark. Ooh, that hurt a little bit, but I'm okay. Um, Masterclass 2 reminder in April. Okay, watch this space. 4 steps to reframe negative thoughts into a positive 6-figure self-image. MC2 Masterclass 2 coming up in April. Okay, I wanted to give you that. And before we leave, I do want you to have a fantastic weekend. But I am going to go into the chats now. And I'm also going to go over to Facebook because I can do that and just see what you all are talking about. And again, I hope that you got great, great value. And I'm going to read off some of these things. Superb podcast. I love it. Thank you so very, very much. Thank you a lot. Great value, great message you're sending out this morning. Thank you. Love these. Um, I love that gentleman. Yes, me too. Me too. I love being a gentleman. I love gentlemen. Absolutely. 100. Yes. Let's go. You got value really early. I'm glad. Super value already. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go over to my Facebook friends and see what's going on in family that are out there. Let's see. What did we get? We got a comment. Got a couple of comments. Okay. Wow. Awesome. I see you. I see you. Our circle matters. It surely does, Oklahoma. So nice to see you in the house, Oklahoma. Thank you. It really does. Our circle matters truly. No is a complete sentence. Absolutely. Absolutely, Oklahoma. I got to send them out to you. I'm going to come out to you for that. I'm preaching this morning. That's right. I'm preaching this morning. Beautiful wisdom. Thank you so very much. Okay. I see you out here. I know you're not, I know it's Hawaii, but I know you're not there. Okay. But I know that you are Hawaii. So I'm going to say that. And I see you're about to jump into your hula dress. Wonderful. Which I know you are amazing in that calling and in your hula dress. Great morning. I want to thank you for sticking around. I'm glad that I was able to provide some words of wisdom. I truly am. I'm grateful. So yeah, so that has been it. Let's just go back. Instagram, make sure. Great, wonderful. Okay. That's all we got time for now. I want to thank you again for coming out. Thank you for tuning into the Mitch Race podcast. Remember to have a superb and amazing weekend. The weather's going to be spectacular, I'm sure, wherever you are. And don't forget to reframe your vision, reframe your value, and reframe your victory. I will see you next week. And don't forget to protect your self esteem from negativity. We'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody. And thank you. I appreciate you and love you.